Namaste. I'm Alakananda Ma, Ayurvedic doctor and principal of Alandi Ayurveda Gurukula, a unique apprenticeship-style Ayurveda school in Boulder, Colorado. Continuing today with our series on dinacharya, daily self-care routines. So now that you've got up, done your self-assessment, and taken care of your nose and mouth, should be a good time to get hydrated. What is the best way to hydrate? No, it's not a big cup of coffee, because coffee is going to dehydrate you. It's not even a cup of tea. Back when I was a girl, growing up in England, nobody in my family could get out of bed without a cup of tea. Well, me and my nanny, we were the early birds. We actually got up in our dressing gowns and sat in her room and had our cup of tea up, because we were the early risers. Everybody else had tea brought to them in bed by Dad, who also then sat back down and had tea in bed to get hydrated with something that'll dehydrate you. So we're not going to do it that way. We're going to have a lovely tall glass of water. Ice cold water? No. A lovely tall glass of warm water. What I do is I mix half cold, half hot to get nice drinkably warm water, not too hot, not too cold. So we wake up in the morning and we gently, slowly sip a nice tall glass of water, because water is the best hydration. If you want, you can put a squeeze of lemon in that water, but you don't have to. I never do. Are there ways to make that hydration more special? There are a couple. First of all, you can make copper water. So you can keep your water overnight in a copper vessel. There are some lovely beaten copper vessels from India that you can purchase. We got one at Pier 1 Imports and one from Amazon. They're both very beautiful. So we were taught this by Dr. Lard personally, to keep our water overnight in a copper vessel. And then we pour it out in the morning. The way that I do it, Dr. Lard said not to drink too much of the copper water. So I half fill my glass with the room temperature copper water, and then the other half of the glass I put boiling water from the kettle, and then I have my full glass of drinkably warm water. That copper water is going to be good for your joints, ease arthritis and aches and pains, and it's supposed to be good for your immune system as well. So I really like the energy. Once you get used to the energy of that nice glass of copper water in the morning, you don't want to miss it. Other ways you can make your water more special. Yes, the Ayurvedic texts say that we should solarize and lunarize our water. So you can put your water in a sun tea jar and set it out and expose it to the rays of the sun and the rays of the moon. Or if it's so cold that your water will freeze, you can put it in your windowsill. Same thing, expose your water to the rays of the sun and the rays of the moon. You can also keep a crystal, quartz crystal, in your sun tea jar to charge up your water, or a piece of livulite, which is a beautiful mineral that also makes the water better for your immune system. So those are great ways you can make even more wonderful water. The point really is the water that comes out of your tap is unstructured water. If you use reverse osmosis, it's unstructured water. Water isn't just H2O, it cross-links to form complex, beautiful structures. So you want to structure your water so it'll be more beneficial energy in your body. And you can do that with the solarizing, the lunarizing, the copper, the crystal, and so on. In an ideal world, and we certainly do that, you use water that has been used for chanting. So we actually bathe our Shiva Lingam each week. So we're pouring the water over the Shiva Lingam and chanting the healing mantra. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshi Amamritat. So we're pouring over the Shiva Lingam and we're chanting and we're drinking that water. That water is very, very highly structured. Okay, so there are some suggestions to have the very best kind of water in the morning. Excuse me, I ate nuts. I don't have a cough or cold. I just ate some nuts and I got one of those nut in the back of your throat coughs. So have a wonderful week. I make these videos so you and your loved ones can be empowered in your well-being and enjoy the best health possible. If you've ever thought you'd like to learn more about healing with Ayurveda for yourself and others, I'd love to talk to you about our Master Ayurvedic Practitioner Program. You can contact us via our website in the description to get more information about that. Don't forget to click the like button if you enjoyed this video. Share it with others on your social media. See you next week. Namaste.